now that we got this trailer, we got to go ahead and ask ourselves. Generally, got to ask ourselves. Generally, got to ask ourselves. When are we getting the open beta for this game? That is an amazing question. And I got the answer right here. Let's go ahead and get the party started. What's going on, gang? It's your boy, DBGTX, and welcome back to another Jojo's All-Star Battle War discussion video here. Tonight we're going to be talking about open betas for Jojo's All-Star Battle War. Now, interesting enough, this is a question that's been asked, obviously, since the first announcement of the game itself, or the revamping of the game. And we all asked, are we going to go ahead and get an open beta for this game? And the answer to that is, honestly, yes. We are going to go ahead and get an open beta, guys. I believe that somewhere between the month of August and right before September, we will be receiving an open beta where we will be able to test all of the characters that are already pre-announced in the game, the original game. And the reason why they're going to do that is because originally, if you date back, we also have history of a lot of other JoJo games being able, you being able to do so with a previous JoJo game that they also released in the same similar manner. And that is because historically, Bandai Namco, with their fighting games, have always given us an open beta or a beta to test said game. Now, back in 2013, anime titles such as JoJo wasn't that big in the West, so when a game like this would come out, the people who would play it were people who were kind of wanting to see exactly what the game was about. And obviously at the time, it probably wasn't going to sell too much copies. The difference is that at this point in time, JoJo's popularity is through the roof, and is one of the most renowned and most loved animes to date at this moment. So by releasing JoJo's All-Star Battle R, whatever negative experience that the original people who bought the game back in 2013 have, or whatever good experience that they have, those are the things that are going to be pushed forward from their experience. Now, if you really notice or haven't noticed, JoJo's All-Star Battle, the original All-Star Battle, can still be bought through Amazon. That is right. Although it's $90+ if you want to spend $90+ on a PlayStation 3 game, you're more than welcome to. It does have all the original characters, including the imported character that was only designed for that particular original game. And in that game, you could see basically how the original game played out. But again, if you bought the game for the PlayStation 3 and you have it, you already understand a lot of the dynamics of the original game. And of course, coming into All-Star Battle War, a lot of people understand that is not going to be the same thing. Nonetheless, that doesn't mean that that's a open beta or open demo for the people who already owned it. What you have to look at is the following. There are that much more JoJo fans at this point. So Bandai is not going to lose on an opportunity of not sucking in and bringing in as many JoJo fans as possible when they went ahead and released an open beta for a game like Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is heavily known as one of the best, if not the best, Marvel vs. Capcom style video games right now in the fighting game community. Being that Bandai Namco control a lot of the anime IPs, Bandai Namco has not failed to do so. And in that same sentence, or in that same breath, I could say, I could positively say that this game is not going to lose that beat and bringing in a whole new audience for them to try this game out when the game comes out at the time that it does. Now, in the background, I am playing some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Eyes of Heaven. Obviously, there's the characters that I've been promoting and talking about that are going to be used, obviously, as assets when they import the new game. With this video, again, the question is, are we going to get the open beta before the game drops? I guarantee you guys we will get an open beta. And if we don't get an open beta, I'll make a video saying, hey, I'm sorry, we never got an open beta. And Bandai took it as, well, you already had the original game. So if you have the original game, use that as your source to the new game and whatnot, which is kind of cheap and kind of bogus. But if you're a real JoJo fan, you're gonna make your way to buying All-Star Battle R. So there's that, and that's the other thing that they're going to ride on until the end of time. If you're a fan of the game or the series, you're going to purchase it. There's going to be people that are going to flock out to buy the game. JoJo's All-Star Battle R is very popular in Japan. Needless to say, the original All-Star Battle till this day is still popular. And there's another Battle Royale JoJo game that's out there in the wild, in the arcades for Japan. So JoJo is very big in the East at this point. And if you include the West audience, it's just, yes, it's that big that no matter if they don't advertise it in that sense to give an open beta, the game will still sell that much better than its original counterpart. But in my opinion, yes, this game will get open beta, and we will be able to play with the majority of the old style characters, seeing the new frame rate, seeing how the game plays out, that they could show us and be like, yo, this is what you're in for. Possibly giving us the availability to look at the lobbies, to look at other things like that of the sort. And those are just things that you got to look forward to in this kind of open beta. So that way we get some of our questions answered. What kind of netcode they're going to be using? Are they going to finally implement rollback for this game? Are they going to go ahead and give us the 8 lobby match versus that, Yaya's been asking for, Globpool's been asking for? But quite a few people, honestly, for this game, they want the matchmaking lobby to be open so that way we can host tournaments a little bit easier. Nonetheless, we won't get that either until we get this open beta, which hopefully will be somewhere in the latter parts of July or 2 to 3 weeks before the game comes out, because the original game was already made in 2013. So I'm safe to assume that they can have that whole vanilla game literally sitting there, and they just give us that without any of the other options, and just versus mode and online mode or whatever, so we could test out the characters and see if we like it. We have a predecessor in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Eyes of Heaven, that has done the same thing. We also have Bandai Namco, which sponsors a lot of their games anyway, heavily before they are released with open betas, closed betas, alphas, and whatnot. And that's really where I'm going to go ahead and leave this video at. If you guys did enjoy this kind of discussion, and you guys enjoy this kind of these kind of themes, like what ifs, what are we going to get, and so on and so forth, I highly recommend you guys to go ahead and show some love. Hit the follow, hit the sub, hit the share. Continue coming through here on the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure bit, because this is what we do. We passion for the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series is here, and I'm really looking forward to All-Star Battle R. I'm looking forward to getting, that is right, to getting an open beta for this game and being able to try this game out with those people who have never experienced a JoJo game before, whether it was Eyes of Heaven and you skipped Eyes of Heaven because it wasn't your cup of tea, or whether it's just the fact that you just turned the age appropriate to be able to download a JoJo game or play a JoJo game. This is for you. This is why I'm making this video, because we want an open beta. I'm thinking 90% positive that we will get one. But again, like I said, if we don't, it's based off the fact that the original game was already purchased a long time ago, and people have been purchasing the original game now ever since the announcement of All-Star Battle R. At the end of the day, we'll just have to wait and see. But just wanted to give you guys this small thread, of course, with some gameplay videos to show you guys that we're here covering all aspects, and we're looking forward to playing this JoJo game with you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all already know. I'll let the boy, and I'm out.